My husband called me a land whale for gaining weight after pregnancy, so I removed all his weight from my life. I had a daughter with him 7 months ago. Our relationship had been really good before then, and mostly afterward, but shit has gone sideways this week. In the middle of getting intimate, he asked me when I last went to the gym. I told him not recently because I had been busy with 1, our baby, and 2, housework. He told me that was no excuse to be lazy and not go to the gym to work off the baby weight. During my pregnancy, I only gained 15 pounds. My doctor said I should have gained more. I explained to him that there was no way I was lazy. On top of caring for our baby and doing housework every day, I go for walks, do yoga, and do 10-minute workouts every morning, despite how tired I was from staying up with our daughter all night if she cried. He said that I was becoming careless about my weight and complacent. I told him I wasn't. He said being busy with our daughter and being tired was no excuse, and that he was tired from work, but managed to go to the gym often. No matter how much I explained to him that losing weight wasn't that easy, he just dismissed it and continued arguing, saying that the 15 pounds looked bad on me and that he missed my old, tinier body, so I should stop being lazy. I was in tears by the end of this, and he made me sleep separately from him. He's giving me the silent treatment now, and I feel so awful about myself. My daughter is the only thing keeping me happy right now. I want out of this marriage because he destroyed my self-esteem. I don't want to have sex with him anymore, and I definitely don't want to raise my daughter in an environment with him. I'm so tired I just want a divorce, but I feel like he'll call me dramatic for wanting one, and say no, for the sake of our daughter. I'm so tired. Update. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a happy update where I say, this was all a big misunderstanding and we cleared it up, but it is an update nonetheless. Let me start off with some good news. My daughter and I are currently not living or sharing a space with my soon-to-be ex-husband anymore. It took some searching, but I found a place to stay. It's with someone I've known since middle school. I was hesitant because we hadn't talked regularly in a while, and he's the last person I'd expect to offer someone and their baby a place to stay. But in the end, it was my best choice for a steady support system in the housing side of things for right now. Now onto everything else. The day after I made that post, I demanded he sat down and had a conversation with me. Up until then, he was still giving me silent treatment. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt and asked him if he said what he said because he was in a bad mood or something. He told me no, he was being honest about his feelings, and that he's been keeping them to himself since I gave birth. I started crying again. He got upset and told me that he saw nothing wrong with just preferring me back when I was smaller, basically everything he said before he was saying again. I told him that if this was how he really felt, I wanted a divorce because I couldn't be married to somebody who made me feel this way or only thought of me as a body. As I predicted, he called me dramatic. He told me he just needed a wife to meet his needs being a tiny body, and that if I could meet them by losing weight, everything would be fine. I called him a shameful excuse of a man, father, and husband. He slapped me. He told me that while he didn't want to hit me, I couldn't just insult him like that and get away with it. If the weight thing wasn't an eye-opener, that sure was. I didn't say that I was going to go through with the divorce, just that I needed space to think about everything, and that I was getting away from him as soon as possible and taking my daughter with me. He argued and told me I couldn't take her because she was his too, but I told him I didn't want her around him for now, and that she probably wouldn't do very well without me since I do almost everything for her. A lot more was said. The conversation was long as shit, but I eventually convinced him that space was needed for both of us, and he agreed that I should take our daughter until I come to my senses and come back to him. I stayed in our house with him, simply distancing for a little bit until the guy, I'll call him Josh, I'm currently living with said I could stay with him. If he didn't offer, I don't know where I'd be right now. My parents don't have a lot of room for me plus the baby because my younger brother is back from college, staying there along with my sister, and my friends are either married with kids too, or living with their partners, and I didn't want to put more on them. I contacted an attorney and served him the papers last week when he thought I was coming back to him, and we are now in the process of getting divorced. Being a single divorced mother sounds a little nerve-wracking to me. There's nothing wrong with being divorced. I just never thought it'd happen to me. Anyway, that's it for now. More has happened, but that was just the Cliff's Notes. My head is a mess, but I'm hoping to get out of this marriage as soon as possible.